Hello, this is Patrick from XPression. I'd like to show you a new feature in XPression Maps 4.0 and higher, the ability to control water, roads, and signs in the HTML5 client. So here I am in the XPression Maps HTML5 client, and I got here from my XPression client. So right now I've got this open, and I've got a map that's got a lot of roads and water and other things here that I probably don't really need. So I'm going to come to the Scene tab on this map where I've got it zoomed in. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to find a tab here labeled OSM, and you can see that there are sliders and checkboxes for waters, roads, and road signs. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose the water checkbox by selecting it, and I'm going to take that slider, I'm going to move it from the right to the left, and you can see that the water disappears. I'm going to bring it back. All the way to the right is the highest level of that value, so in this case water. So you can see if I move it towards the right, the littlest bodies of water will disappear. Then if I keep going, medium, and then larger, and then finally I'm left with just the largest bodies of waters, and then I can eventually make those disappear as well. I'm going to bring it back to the right. I'm going to turn that checkbox off. I'm going to do the same thing for roads. You can see there's a lot of roads here, and maybe I want to focus just on the main roads. So again, I'm going to choose the road slider, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move that over, and you can see the roads have disappeared. I bring them back to the right and they all come back in again. And the way my system is set up, my roads are going to disappear along with their labels. And the last thing to go are the major roads, and eventually the highways, and then interstates. And there's no interstates in this map, but you can see that. Same thing happens for these signs. You can see here, for example, if I bring this over, and maybe I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. Let's go the other way here, that's out. So you can see Highway 674, for example. I'm going to drag this down the middle of the screen. There are several of those interstate signs. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off roads. I'm going to click on road signs, and I'm going to drag that from the highest value on the right to the lowest value on the left. And what you'll see is eventually they'll go away, and I'm really only going to see one, maybe two of them. And again, this is probably a lot of detail for a map at this zoom level. And again, I'm at zoom 147. If I was to zoom out, you would notice that you would be left with a minimal number. It's just kind of an odd spot here. But that's how you control the amount of signs, roads, and water that will be on your map.